Leeds United 4, Swansea City 3, and Leeds United are top of the league. How good does that look? How great does that feel? Because you're feeling the rhythm, feeling the rhyme. You want to get on up like it's bobsleigh time, because Leeds have absolutely slayed through Swansea City. It was a tough match at times. It was cagier than Alcatraz prison at other times. But Leeds United, in the end, showed the heart, the grit, the determination to secure the W. Fantastic work by Dan James. Could have had 3 assists, got himself the 2. Solomon at the double. Own goal for Swansea. And then Willie G. Gnonto off the bench. Clinical in the 91st minute. I couldn't believe my eyes. Well, in fact, I could believe my eyes when Leeds went down to 3-3 in the 90th minute, because it is typical Leeds United football, is it not? You have a chance to go top of the table. You have a chance to capitalise on other teams. You're playing against a side who have scored the least in the Championship before this game. They scored 12 goals all year. And you let them score a third of their total goal tally for the entire 15-game campaign up to that point in one game against you in the 90th minute. Really terrible goal to give away. And you sat there, you're like, wow, can I even be too mad? Or am I just used to it at this point? Well, boy, was the script about to flip, because Leeds United come forward on the other end straight away on the counter-attack. Tanaka gliding his way down the left-hand side. Beautiful ball into the middle. No one was there to really reach it. Dan James picking up off the loose scraps, and he gets it. He's so calm. He's composed. He opens his body. He drives forward quickly. He doesn't waste time fucking looking sideways and backwards. Straight. First touch out of his body. Drives it forward outside of the foot. A ball silkier than a spider's excrement finds its way over to Wilfried Gnonto, and he was cool, calm, and composed when it mattered. And that is what Leeds United needed in that moment, because boy, was that going to be a tough week ahead if we had bottled that one against Swansea. Now we're top of the league, and now sides have to come and try and reach us. Yes, we're only just scraping there on goal difference. Big time, we're only just scraping it on goal difference. But boy, howdy, is that something that is going to really supercharge us for the rest of this season. Now, I do still think there were some issues in the game. I do still think Joel Perreault has got to be taken out of the side. I think he's got to be replaced by either Joseph or Bamford. I'd give Bamford a go, because look, Perreault is invisible in there for most of the game. Yes, he scores a lot in these games. Yes, he scores a lot against the Welsh sides as well. So, you know, I can understand why he started, but he's just not offering a lot, and it's congesting the midfield because there's no one pushing the defenders back and creating space in that number 10 role, which is actually forcing Brendan Aronson out wide a lot. I didn't think he had the best game today because of that. Whereas if you have a striker like Joseph or Bamford up front who can pull defenders out of position, who can alleviate pressure, it just allows us to flow throughout the game a lot better. And Joseph, when he got his chance today, again, he was poor. He wasted it. He good pressing play to win the ball off the keeper there, rounded the goalkeeper, and then he just took way too long. He didn't know whether he was going to shoot, whether he was going to pass to Aronson, whether he had a turd up his pants while he was running. You didn't know what was going on. He was stumbling around like a drunk man on stilts at times there, and he eventually tried to give the ball to Aronson, but it was just too little, too late. And for me, Bamford, what can he do to get himself an opportunity? You see his heart's still in it. When we gave away that last-minute goal, he sat there right behind Daniel Farke, and he's fuming. He's like, why am I not on the pitch? Why am I not able to impact this game and stop this fraudulence from happening? Because he's also good defensively from set pieces. And we conceded another shit set piece today. A really, really poor set piece defensively. All goals were very poor defensively. I can't lie. Roden and Struijk just had no kind of coercion in terms of their positional awareness today. They were really, really, really confused as to how to play with each other defensively at times, it seemed. And that cost Leeds big time. But I'm not going to sit here and dwell on that, because at the end of the day, we pulled it out the bag. We pulled some magic out the bag, and we won 4-3. Sorry, I was going to say 3-2. 4-3 in a heart-palpitating final 5 or 6 minutes of that game. But what a time it was. What a feeling it is to be a Leeds fan again. Can we start to get this win streak going? That is my question to you. Can we start to chug along, move that gravy train upwards, baby, and get ourselves back up to the promised land? Is that something you see happening? Or do do you think there are still some big deficiencies in our game and potentially we got away lucky? What do you guys make to our performance as a whole? It's obviously the first game back from the international break. We're going to have Ramazani coming back, which is going to be huge for us. Solomon come under a lot of criticism today. I thought he looked very good. I think, listen, even though he hasn't had that breakout performance where he's picking up the ball and driving through 3 or 4 people and slapping it top bins, you got to be there in the right positions at the right time. You got to make the right runs in the right moments, and he did that today. He was there 2-3 times. He was making that late run into the box, and Dan James found him once. He got found twice by Sam Byram with the other one, and you got to be in the right position at the right time to get those goals, and that is experience, that is quality, that is knowing when and where to time your runs, and that's how he got those goals. And the third goal even, look, it was a close goal, it was a cutback, but it was a fucking hell of a finish, man. I've seen people shank those big time, and he sees the goalkeeper sliding in, and he raises it. He could have maybe done a little dink into the corner, but it would have been hard from that distance to dink it into the corner. So what does he do? He lifts it just enough to where it ripples off the bottom of the crossbar to go in. Cannot underestimate that goal. Beautiful technique on the strike for that one. And I cannot underestimate Dan James either. Fucking phenomenal play by DJ today. Quality stuff. DJ was at the disco today. He really, 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 really held up his end of the bargain starting today. Gnonto, of course, not starting. Amazing, amazing runs through the back there. Jaden Bogle was linking up with him phenomenally on that right-hand side. Wish Bogle got me a booking. I'd have made a lot of money. I had a £5 acca. Leeds were losing 2-1. Leeds to win, Bogle to get booked. Sorry, bet builder, not acca. Should have put it on Byram because he made a handball 2 minutes later and got himself booked. I'd have been in the green. I'd have been in the green big time. It would have been like flipping double the money as well. That would have been a crazy bet. But, yeah, no, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. But no, as I said, we're obviously gamble responsibly, and I do not advise it, of course. The best thing you can do is just watch football because Leeds are detrimental enough to your heart rate with the way that we play football. But, as I said, man, a lot of great performances out there, especially Bogle and Byram on that right-hand side. Tanaka was good in the midfield. He got man of the match. I wouldn't have given him man of the match personally. I think he was good, but at times offensively we're a little bit slow on the ball for my liking, but you know, defensively again, his work rate, his tracking back, his pressing going forward was fucking quality. Look at that team unity as they all celebrate together there. I thought Rothwell again was great in the middle of the park, but I have to give the man of the match to DJ really. Got to give it to DJ. Manor Solomon close second with the 2 goals, but Dan James for me, the difference maker today. All of our goals came from him. The own goal came from his run and his cross. The first goal came from his run and his cross. And the 4th goal came from his run and his through ball. So I have to give man of the match to Dan James today. He was the difference. Leeds United come away with the win. Let me know what you guys thought. Who's your man of the match? What did you think of the match? What do you think of Daniel Farke's substitutions? Let me know all of that down in the comment section down below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say. For now, though, I will see you over soon. Out of war, my brothers and my sisters.